Hi. So I hope you're having a great week. I'm thinking about which topic is my key topic this week for you all, and really what I'd like to talk about this week, especially, is the topic of money, of price, of your value, of how you price your offer, and why it's so important to price your offer appropriately. And I just had this thought at the beginning of the week about this saying that people who pay attention. And this saying, the first time I heard it a few years back now, I thought, yeah, that makes so much sense because I've done it myself. I've bought small courses, I don't know, a couple of, I don't know, $10 or whatever. And these courses have more often than not just stayed somewhere on a virtual shelf and I've not looked at them properly. One I even bought twice, which I could not believe. I'd heard statistics that people do that, and I was like, yeah. But I did it myself. And, it just goes to show the value you place in these cheaper courses. And then I've also invested in five-figure courses, which have been a totally different ball game for me, and this is how it is for your clients as well. If you charge your program in, I don't know, high four figures or five-figure area, you are going to attract clients who are ready to do the work and they're ready to really change their lives. And so you're going to get people who listen, they pay attention, they implement, they get results. And if you at some point, while sorting all your business out, devising your course, your program, setting your price, if at this point you get stuck in your own limiting beliefs or in your own self-doubt, because there is this element of, if people invest so highly in me, will I be able to deliver? And if you have any element of doubt in this, you are going to find it incredibly difficult to stand in your own power and own your value, own your power when you're in the sales call. And it will also come through in your messaging because, like I often say, we are all energy. Sales is energy. Everything we project, everything that we receive, it all happens at an energetic level, the invisible world that we don't see. And you'll know all this because you're in my tribe. So you are already thinking about these things and maybe even an expert in these things. But what I do see happening still is that coaches do not feel comfortable owning their value and then selling at this high ticket level. And so, I just made a couple of points. The first one, I do really want to stress the importance of you. By not stepping up yourself, you are denying your clients from having this experience of investing and having this sense of, I've done something really important for myself and I'm really going to transform my life now. I've had enough. And so, if you imagine that you kind of you're stuck around the 900 mark, you'll get clients possibly who are interested in what you do, think, wow, this is a bargain, but you are going to burn out if you are offering your programs at this price level without and giving that quality, which should be a much higher price level. You're going to burn out and feel resentful if you do this for too long, and your clients will probably not always get that same result that they could do. Some people will because they're just that way inclined, but the people who really want to change something, they're going to be looking for something at a higher level because they're looking for quality. They really want to change, and so that is also reflected in the price. The second thing is that in order for you to be able to charge the higher levels and have people buy, you need to be solving a problem that's big enough. So, you need to make sure that you're solving a problem that's maybe fairly unique, that you have something special about you, that you can solve it in a way that's going to be faster or more efficient. Usually they're the key factors. It could be cheaper, that can be an option, but generally it's going to be something that's faster. If clients come to me and I can help them double their income in 3 months, or I can help them double their income in 1 month, which one is more valuable? Okay, it's the 1 month, of course, and this does happen, by the way. It happens really quickly when people work with me, because we go deep and look at what's holding you back. We look at your values, and we look at whether you have conflicting values going on inside you, as regards your view of sales and your view of yourself. And most often, this is what's going on for coaches. So changes can happen like this when that's been sorted out. And so, I do offer 1 month, like 30-day units, but I also work 3 or 6 months. It really depends on what the person wants and is looking for, and what level they're at right now. So that's the second point, is solve a problem that's big enough. And the other point is, which I think is really, really important, and I've already touched on it, but if you solve a problem that's a big problem, you need to believe so strongly in yourself that you can solve this, so that you're not getting these doubts in the sales call, where people are maybe telling you terrible things about their life, and really struggling, and if you at that point feel a bit wobbly and think, oh, I'm not really sure if I really can help, you're denying your power. And I'm saying this with a caveat. If you are sure that you can't help because it's beyond your capacity, it's beyond your capabilities, then be honest about that, okay, and refer them to the right people. However, chances are very high that this is just some inner voice going on inside you, or it's some kind of fear, some limiting belief, and these are the things that we need to clear out of the way, so that you can truly own your lane, own your value, and help these people. Okay, so I'm going to be probably talking more about these issues this week, because pricing is something that is so important for you, but also for your client, and it's something that a lot of coaches still struggle with. So anyhow, I hope that's been helpful to you, and been interesting, and helped you maybe see things about your own practice. And if you have any questions about this, of course, let me know. And I posted about an offer that I've got going this week. So if you're interested in knowing more about that, then drop me a message and we can chat. And I'm so looking forward to working with the coaches that I'm going to work with in the next 30 days, or even longer, depending on what they choose. And if you are looking at getting help with your sales, then take a look at it, and maybe I'm the right person to help you. All right, so see you soon.